Hello crafters. I have a friend who wanted to learn how to do a basic book, a journal. So I decided today to just put something together for her so she has a base to go by. Now I have printed out a digi kit. This is Dragon Warrior, and I just threw a couple sheets of graph paper in there because I wanted full 14 pages. And I just folded everything in half. That's all I did. Now, I am just going to use a basic envelope for this. I looked all over. I did not have a used envelope. That's what I planned on using. But I didn't have one that didn't have the bubble wrap underneath it. So, I folded the flap down, folded it in half, creased it, and then I cut off the top right here. I just opened it up. That's all I did. Now I'm going to put the paper, using it for a cover. I'm going to put it inside, open it all up. I used my piercer. Now I just got these at the Dollar Tree. I basically got them for this, for my board to put creases and stuff. And I just put a hole in the middle and then about an inch away from the edge. I didn't measure anything, I just guessed it. That's all guesswork. Now, you can use bias tape, yarn, thread. Myself, I like to use upholstery thread. And I just run that upholstery thread through my beeswax. And you can get this locally. Usually every local beekeeper usually has wax they melt down for sale for people who want to wax their thread. And it's common. I use it for my sewing too. My hand sewing. So basically what I'm going to do, because I want my thread on the inside. Now if I was doing this with bias tape, I probably would have done it on the outside. Just because I wanted the streamers to show, and I would have put beads on them. But because I'm putting the knot on the inside and the tie, and I want it to stay on the inside, I'm just going to use my thread today. At the front here. Start on the inside and pulling out. And then going to either the top or the bottom. It doesn't make a difference. Whatever you're comfortable with. Try to make it as taut as you can without ripping it. We're just going to be tying this so it's not a big deal. A little bit tricky at times. Coming from the bottom, going all the way to the top on the inside, and then coming back through the back again to the middle. Got beeswax all over my fingers for some reason. Now, as you can see, I've got this thread here and one on each side of that thread. I'm going to tie my knot with that thread in the middle. It's just going to help secure it. And I usually do a square knot. And I usually do it 3 times. Holds pretty good. I never have issues with it. And then I'm going to cut it off. And put those threads underneath. Just wrap them around a couple times. They usually stay pretty good. And I have it bound. Front and then back. Now, along with the kit, I actually cut a piece out. I'm probably going to glue that here. No, maybe I'll just glue it here. Yeah, I think I'll use it for the cover. Probably should put this cover on before I put the inside in, but it wasn't a big deal for me. Just needed something really quick. Now I know myself, I want the 2 pages to go by, and then I put my calendars in here. Bring it to the bottom. Actually, let's do it this way. I have 1 calendar to write on. Keep track of my doctor's appointments. I Zoom on Wednesdays at 10 o'clock. I have a group with my cousin that I'm in. And then my Happy Mail group. I've just got a list of different stuffs I want to keep track of because I've got a pretty busy schedule for April with the kids and a lot of doctor's appointments. I want to make sure that if there's a trade I want to do, I want to get online and make sure I join it. I burnish from the middle out. That way there's no bubbles in there and there's no gobs of glue. I just thrown this together so, you know, you do your thing. I'm content with it and it's real quick at this point. If you need more time for it, you know, you can spend more time with it. 1, 2, 3 pages. I probably want to put a side on there so I can put pictures and stuff in there. Count. 2, 3, that's 2, 4. Good. That's stuff I like to tuck in there, whether it be some inspiration from somebody or pictures of the grandkids, but I always do a side one there and then a bottom one here. I don't know, I'm silly like that, I guess. And these little ephemera packs, they actually came with the kit, so there's actually a lot of ephemera for this kit, and most of these pages they were part of that kit also. I probably could have spaced this out a little bit better so these pictures would have shown up, but I didn't. I probably should have. So now I have a pocket here, and I have a pocket here. I actually like to keep my stamps on this pocket and little extras, my receipts for my other postage here so I can keep track of everything. But other than decorating, it's done. I might put something here just to, I don't know, I got that left over. That would be kind of different. But the decorating is all different. I was going to use some stamps. I have some dragon stamps I was going to plaster here and there. And then the inside cover. Now you probably could put a pocket here and use that pocket for other things along with this cover on the back. It just depends on how you want to decorate it, if you want to go full-fledged out with it or you just need a working journal. Now myself, I will probably add some more of this ephemera throughout so it's kind of decorated, especially on the like naked pages, or use some of my dragon stamps to put in here. It just really depends on what you're going to use it for and how you want to put it together. But this is just a really quick basic one. Like I said, I needed it for my calendars so I could put my doctor's appointments in here. And with this one, this is what I'm using now. I've used it for January, February, and March. I just took my tab punch and used it throughout. And I've got a lot of my altered buttons on the top of it to help me keep track of stuff. I will probably do that, take these buttons out and put them in my new calendar when the month changes over. But I use bags. I used an old journal there. I use it for everything. So I use it pretty good. Well, that's all I have. If you have anything to add, please feel free. Until next time, thanks guys.